All right, so today we're going to be unboxing this. What is this? Well, this is a Fitbit Charge 4. I ordered it on the day that they announced it online to pre-order, and it arrived today. So it took a few weeks to arrive. It actually arrived about 3 days earlier than they told me it was going to arrive. So one interesting thing is it shipped directly from Ingram Micro. So I guess the distributor directly sends these out. This is to replace my Charge 2. Charge 2 I got a few years ago. Maybe 3 years ago or so, maybe a little bit more. But something you can kind of tell is like it cracked maybe about a year ago here. And so the plastic this is higher than this. It's still been working well. I still use it. The main reason why I wanted to upgrade it is because of the built-in GPS. When I go for runs and things, I don't have to carry my phone in my other hand, which I don't like doing. So we're gonna see how this one compares to this. Let's see. All right, so let's open this up. And let's see, a little bit of tape here and here, and we'll open it up here. And here it is. Well, the only thing in the box is this. So I got the special edition, so it comes with the 2 straps. It was, I think, $20 more for the special edition, and it included the other strap. I think other than that, there's really no difference between the two. So let's take this off here. I figured if I bought a strap somewhere else and it was as nice as this one, it would probably cost at least like $12. So I felt I'll just get the Fitbit one to start with, and then I can buy some other ones if I need to. Let's see, anything interesting about the case here? Information here, description in the back. So pretty standard case. Here it tells you what it has: built-in GPS, the heart rate tracking. It has Fitbit Pay on all the 4s now, which is kind of nice. Sleep scores is something new, and then it has a battery that's up to 7 days. But I hear if you have the GPS, it's much less. That's probably why it has a little asterisk there. Okay, so let's open it up. Looks like this. All right, so it comes already attached to the fabric one, the special edition one. And this is what it looks like. We'll compare both of them. And then here, let's get started. Let's see what it comes with. Okay, so here's the other strap, probably the small size, and the small and large is probably what these are. And then it has the black one that kind of matches this. Since I have the Charge 2, the straps are different, so I won't be able to use the same straps. And then here is the charging cable here. It seems like they used, the connector again is different than the Charge 2. So, but fairly similar, same kind of format. Be nice if it had like wireless or anything where I could just pop it directly like on a little platform for Qi charging, but it seems like they're not there yet with that. All right, so let's see, there's an instructional booklet that I probably will not look at because everything's probably already on the app. And then little welcome to Fitbit here and many different languages. All right. So let's open this up here. I'll have to charge it before I can really use it. But I just want to compare how it compares size-wise to the Charge 2. Okay, so let's see, does it turn on? Seems like it doesn't, so I probably have to plug it in for it to turn on. But we can look and see at the screen size. It's definitely a bigger screen. I think it's pretty much like the Charge 3 in that aspect. And it's a little bit thicker in the back, but I hear with the bevels the way they are, you really can't tell the difference. Turn it around. All right, so it looks pretty good construction-wise. It looks okay. It seems like the screen has a little bit of, the edges are a little bit discolored a little bit, but not slightly. It could be the lighting though too. Okay, so what I did is I grabbed the battery pack here, and what we'll do is we'll plug this guy into the battery pack and see what it does when you turn on for the first time. So we'll open this up. Here, the fabric feels pretty nice. Seems pretty flexible. We'll see if I like it or not. And this is the small one, so that would be tight if I try putting that on. And then here, this would have to go in this direction. Is there an easy way to know which way it goes? I guess you have these marks. This old one had buttons here. This is like a tap. It's taptic on the side. So this would go on this side like that. So, all right, so there it attaches. Let's make sure this is plugged in, which it is. And there, got a smiley face. So it seems like it's going to start. I'll have to replace these. I hear these are easier to replace than the other ones. So yeah, it just pops out super easily. So we'll do that on both sides. Actually, I think this one stays the same. This is the only one that changes. So we'll snap it in. Yeah, way easier than the Charge 2 to put these in. And here's the display. And you can see what this display here looks like. It seems like it's a little bit brighter. This has more of a reddish kind of tint to it, and it's a little bit darker. This one seems to be a little bit brighter with a little bit of blue. So that's the difference there. So now it wants me to set it up. So let's do that. Okay, so I grabbed my phone. It automatically had a notification up here saying, do you want to set up your Fitbit? So it seemed like it automatically recognized it. The app somehow recognized this being on, that I wanted to set it up. So I tapped on that, and then I get to this window here. So I can hit set up there. I have privacy agreements to say yes to. And it says it's a charge. So charge device shows me how to do that. So I already started doing that. It's searching for the Charge 4. And it found it. So then I got to put the code here to connect it. And it's attempting to connect. And it's taking its time. And there, this kind of did a little taptic, little vibrate. So it connected, it gave me a little box there. It tells me, okay, it's 66% charged, so that's good. And it tells me the time. Seems like it's still going through connecting. All right, set up, install, update now. Okay, so seems like there's an update available. So 1 step out of 3, connecting. Now it's step 2, which is downloading. You can see a little bar there as it's downloading. 20%. 30%. Here, I think I can take this off since it has enough charging power. Feels okay. Feels a little bit, it's brand new, so the fabric is a little bit hard. I'm assuming it'll get better. And the device itself does feel a bit wider than I'm used to with this one, because it is wider, this size, and feels pretty comfortable. Can't really tell too much of a difference as to the height, even though I know it's a little bit higher. Doesn't feel too different. All right, so now that I went through the whole setup, now you can see what it looks like. I did change the band to this one versus the fabric one. One thing I did notice when you put it in, make sure it snaps into place, because I had not, and then when I pulled a little bit, it came off. So make sure when you put it in, you can hear a little tiny snap, and that way it's in place. So that's one recommendation. And you can see the screen here. I kind of went through the UI, and you can see how big it looks in comparison to the other. I'm assuming there's a bunch of different ones I can pick from, so I'll look at that and play with that later. The menu, if you had the Charge 2, to get through all the options, you would press the button, and that would take you through all of them, right? So this is basically the button that would take you through all of them, and then you could only tap on the screen here. With this one, with the new one, this is more of like a back button or a return to home type of button. So I tap on it once and it shows me this, but I kind of have to swipe to kind of go through, and you have to kind of get the movement, because if you do it too quickly it won't work. But there, now it's working okay. So you basically swipe to go through it, and then if you wanted one of these, you'd actually tap once and it takes you to that option. And to get back, you use the tap tick on the side here to kind of go back through the menu to here. So that's how that movement is. If I press here, I can press and go back to go back there. Okay, and then you have notifications. If you have any, that would be from the top down like that, and then from the bottom you have your stats that you would normally see. So movement's a little bit different, but yeah, this is your first look as to this device, the Charge 4 Fitbit. Okay, thanks so much.